And welcome back. This is Cotel for another War Rights event, and I'm joined once more by Knox from the PB. Always good having you, sir.
Yeah, it's really good to be here again. Very interesting round in the first one. Let's see how this one plays.
Yep, and so this one is actually PB is being attacked by the IVB here in the first battle of the Eastern Theater. Looks like we have. I'll just let you take it here about this initial setup for the Union and the CSA. If you have any thoughts.
Yeah, from the strat sketch, it looked like Union was definitely playing on a right side push, which the CSA tends to do normally. Obviously, with a ticket difference, we've seen a drastic shift in tactics. CSA is opting for the Union left open field, so we shall see how this plays out. Union definitely wasn't prepared for that, so 19th Indiana and 51st are going to have a hard defense on those hay bales against the air.
Yeah,
FFP and who else is it? AVC and HL.
Yeah, this is definitely more aggressive than I watched last night. The CSA was very kind of taking their time hitting the Union right. This time they are not doing that same strat. So, let's see for the. Yep. So we got Legion in the lead of PB this time. Anything you're expecting from him? Not expecting from him. What do you expect to see from Legion on a defense map like this?
I'm expecting for Legion to find the flank of the enemy and crush it. He is alongside my. I mean, I've learned all of my officer tactics from this man right here. I am his Padawan and he is my overlord. So that man right there has taught me all I need to know about leading a line. So we're going to see possibly from him, depending on how it plays out, some serious aggression from him. Maybe Hood and him are going to try and find that flank on the CSA. Looks like the CSA is attacking the left now. They've taken the hay bales. 51st and 19th had to fall back.
Yep. So an early say win. Yeah, I'll say no. Absolutely, it's a win. What am I talking about? So the CSA has now captured this right side of the field here and has kind of turned the Union.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the Union's taking too many casualties, though. They had a very good withdrawal from those hay bales. They didn't get caught out. They've kept their flags intact, and the majority of the guys as well. 42nd is laying in fire on that right-hand side. They have pulled off at least 2 units from the CSA to kind of deal with that. PB does kind of, apart from a little bit of fire coming from AVC and a slight bit of HL, PB has a definite open avenue in that center. But we'll see how Legion pushes my boys forward.
Yep, we'll see. Looks like we got HL and AVC kind of forward now. It's a bit of a flanking maneuver. Who's this? Looks like Nolan's trying to find. What do you think about this positioning by Nolan in the graveyard? Yeah, it's the graveyard.
I think it's very good. CSA is clumped up massively. FSB are clumped up behind that hay bale right there, and 51st are just going to have exceptional shots. We play a lot of events with these boys, and I know the 51st guys very well. They're a great unit, and they've got some exceptional sharpshooters in their unit, so they'll definitely capitalize on that.
Yeah, I definitely like the positioning, and now with the new map boundaries, it's the perfect counter for them seizing that hay bale.
It looks like our tickets.
No, exactly. You know, the CSA can't capitalize on their forward movement here. They have to sit there because they can't push forward. And this is really going to help the Union team out with their defense. Map boundaries is going to affect this CSA push massively.
Yep, no, I think so. So I think, like you said, with interesting enough, it looks like PB's more of an anchor unit this time. They're kind of holding the center.
Yep. Looks like Legion's opting for just throwing volleys at the CSA, which I'm not opposed to. You know, it's still early on in the round, which, you know, tickets are slightly in favor of the Union, I would say, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say slight Union lead. Again, they lost a lot of ground, but I really love this this Union defense they've set up here with these multiple angles of fire.
Oh yeah, no, this is really stretching out the CSA. Obviously, they wanted to capitalize on that small amount of Union guys waiting for that charge on the left. They were able to push them off the hay bales, but now they're really stuck. They're in a stalemate here, and I don't really know how the CSA is going to break out from this.
No, it was a really, and again, I think the retrograde of not getting, of pulling out and not getting, you know, routed or destroyed
No, exactly.
was huge to be able to enable this, because otherwise they would have just rolled over the hill and hit PB. Now that 19th is over there, along with SB and those other units, they can't pull off that maneuver.
This little 51st flank is exceptional, honestly.
Oh, I love it, yeah.
Aren't taking any casualties, and they are dropping FSB at these hay bales here. And, yeah.
No, I love it. I love that positioning, yeah. But, I mean, with all that being said, I like the CSA's initial aggression here. And what would you say they need to do now here? Now, how do you think they need to react to this, the way the Union's set up?
For the CSA, I think to be honest, I mean, I'd be a little confused myself. I'm not going to blurt out any keep it PG BS, but
oh no, you can curse on here as you want.
The Union left is, you know, you've got 42nd there. That's a 40 to 50 man you're going to have to deal with. So you're going to have at least 2 units push that. Possibly 3. And then the right side obviously is just completely nullified due to the map boundaries. So potentially they try for an early cap. I don't know. Time is still good. Tickets are still good. CSA isn't in a necessarily bad spot when it comes to those things. But their positioning right now and the way it's going, definitely favoring the Union side. We're slowing down the pace, slowing down the tempo. And this is really giving wriggle room for the Union to make adjustments and movements to counteract this CSA push on the left.
Yeah, I agree. I think my early cap, I think, is the answer. It's not great, but yeah, like you said, you're letting the Union have all the initiative at the moment, and you're not doing bad on tickets, but it's they get to call the shots, and I think if you cap, you force them out a little bit and try to reset the field, maybe catch a unit out.
No, exactly.
So, I mean, again, the Union, it's a great Union defense. It's not a lot I could say to, like, oh, well, this is the obvious answer. Because, you know, early cap is not great either, because you're gonna get hit hard by 42nd in the ass.
Oh yeah. And Hood is always gonna look for that attack route in the flank, you know.
Yeah.
Out of anyone in the game, that man loves flanking attacks the most.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you...
I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't with 50 guys under your belt?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could, but the thing is, if you have to mass so many men to try to hit Hood right now, the PB will just hit you in the flank, so it's like...
Oh, yeah. Yep. Don't forget about PB.
Yeah, and because of the boundaries, which I kind of don't like, because this creates this very situation that the Union's using, you can't hit them any further on this side. You can't cross the road to deal with the Union. 51st and 19th Indiana, so... I kind of... what do you think about the new boundaries for this map? Restricting the CSA, they can't...
I don't know. I think the CSA... I personally don't like it. Mainly, I mean, there's 2 caveats to this. I mean, obviously, this means that there's not going to be any spawn camping, but that is more or less, you know, more focused on the pubs. I think events-wise, obviously, there's rules for that, so that doesn't really affect this necessarily. It definitely affects how the CSA is going to try and push forward here. You know, they're kind of limited to the hay bales, so I think for sure it's really, really damaging the CSA attack. But all in all, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of it. I think, you know, keeping the boundaries the same, giving it a fair side. Looks like the Union, you know, Nolan's moving forward on this left side here. I don't mind this.
Well, yeah, and to be honest with you, I would, if I was to offer them a recommendation, like, I think the CSA should be able to go to the graveyard.
Yeah,
but no further towards Maine. Where, I mean, you could even have it end at the graveyard. You know, but giving Nolan this free rank here, a flank, Jesus Christ. I speak English, I swear. You show some, Chongwin?
Look, there's a white
That
banner
was
behind us.
acceptable volley right there from PB.
I'll do the live stream in Chinese next time.
You speak Chinese?
I'm learning it. I'm not fluent yet, but
Do you? That's good. That's good.
slowly getting better. Slowly, very slowly.
Any particular reason, or do you just fancy, you know?
I do it for work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, it looks like Nolan here is going really far left to the burning building.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can get, like, deep here as the Union, man, and really fuck with him. I love his aggression, though, man. He's getting... So they moved off of that angle, now he found a new angle.
Oh, yeah. This is perfect from the 51st.
Now,
Nolan's
with-
doing a great
yeah.
job at not losing guys as well, which is what I like to see.
Now, with all that being said, I think it's even on tickets.
No, it is for sure. It is for sure. Definitely.
And time is not horrible.
No, it's about average, I would say. Probably for, you know, how you want the tickets to fall. CSA's not doing bad. Union really, I think Union has to get aggressive here.
Well, it looks like
You know,
they've
very pumped up.
pulled in quite a bit here. 42nd now. Do you think 42nd goes for a flank towards the hill?
Yeah, because now the fact that 42nd have pulled off to the center, MWB now have 42nd's flank. We'll see how Lakota and my the 28th boys in PB are able to pick off MWB from that fence line. They haven't taken any casualties, which is what you want to see from a skirm unit.
No, that's exactly what you want to see. Yeah.
As I say that, Bill just Team K's one of them.
Well,
Oh, well.
you know, we'll pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, we do. That never happened.
Now, we do have something potentially developing here. You have MWB on this far flank here. You do have the 28th Virginia guarding it, but what do you think about this opportunity here? Do you think MWB makes a play to where
I
PB
think
is?
MWB definitely makes a play. I think the CSA completely shifts away from this hay bale side and moves far left right now, because Union is oh, here we go.
Well, we have a charge here, and CSA is ahead on tickets. The Union has hit engaged first. Oh, good. We're back even on.
This charge. I don't. I really don't. Union isn't concentrating their forces.
No, it's not. CSA, I think, is going to get a lot of tickets after this.
Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone.
Although they can catch the flags. If they can catch the flags, it might be worth it. They've got to cut them off,
This
though.
is going to be a long, drawn-out charge, and that is not favorable to the Union, as you can see by the ticket drain right here.
No, that was a huge drain, and they still haven't beat it. And they did knock out the flags.
There's one CS. Oh no, there isn't. No, there isn't. Yep, you're right. Very correct.
Oh shit, they're coming, they're coming.
And they're counterattacking. Man, oh man, I don't know about this.
Yeah, 40 seconds going to come in and sweep this up, though.
Yeah, but like you said, at what cost? Oh, he's going to catch the flags. Oh! Oh, that
This
was...
might be a save right here from the 42nd. They might just save this for the Union.
Get it, Harrison!
Oh, I don't know.
Nice shot, nice shot. Get the flag, get the flag, get the flag. Stab him, stab him, stab him.
No, that's
Stab that dude.
definitely...
Oh, shit!
Second, I'll take.
Good shot, baby, good shot. Let's get that flag back.
40 seconds doing a great job of clearing up these onesies and twosies spawning in from the flag. They're gonna pull
You
it
do
a little bit back.
have Zach on the point though now. Although I think he might just be. What do you think? Do you think he caps now, or do you think he pulls off?
I think he pulls off. CSA needs to reform. You know, they've still got half their team coming from deployment right now.
No, I agree, and a great job by the CSA team. It looks like the flags are going down, but they got them back to the except for I think one. So with that whole mess, only losing one of your flags, man, that's not bad management. And look at the ticket change, though, man. That costs the Union a lot.
That did cost the Union. I feel like it wasn't a bad idea, but it wasn't executed well. I feel like the Union team didn't concentrate enough men at that specific point on the hay bales enough. 42nd did a great job at holding that right side so that none of the CSA could shift over more units or get on the flank. So that was a good idea. But then again, at the same time, CSA did a great job of defending that charge as long as they could and drawing that melee out, which favored them very much.
Yep. So, yeah, I'll be honest. Right now, I think I don't know if you would agree. I think the Union's in a bit of a back foot at the moment. I wouldn't say they've lost, but this is they're gonna have to pick it up a little bit now. You know, halfway through engaged at 26 minutes, CSA has a nice little ticket lead. And
They do.
What do you think they got to do now? Do you think they reset to the previous, let them retake the hay bales, or do you think they try to hold the hay bales this time?
I think they hold the hay bales. I think they go for a dynamic defense. Shorten the line of contact, make sure that the Union team is as close together as they can be, and just maximize casualties for the CSA forces trying to pressure this.
Oh Lord, poor Halo's trying to get this flag.
Oh no. Oh, he's down.
He just gets domed.
Bless him.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Gonna look for a clock bleed right here. This is gonna, if the Union is able to really slow down the tempo and not take too many casualties, but like I said, you know, take as much time off the clock as possible. This is definitely gonna help them.
So with the opposite, do you think the CSA needs to, as soon as they're reconsolidated?
CSA needs to up the tempo and get back on the attack.
Now, it looks like, unless my eyes are deceiving me, they might be thinking about a left push this time. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's a bad idea. I think the team is fixed heavily on that right side, so...
You do have Trader and his 28th over here, but that's about it, so I think basically just screen it.
Yeah, they'll be able to pick off.
Although Hood
looks like Hood is moving over.
Yep, I think they might have seen the danger. They're moving out now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that will buy time because CSA has to move to switch the field as well. But yeah, I'm not to brag on myself, but I'm happy with these teams right now. Ooh, 42nd hit the damn FSB hard. Ugh, a good distance volley.
Make a line! Oh, that's gonna be... Let's go, boys! Let's go! Let's go! We got this, boys!
Oh my lord, we finally found it.
Union is pulling the tickets back a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, and like you said, I mean, I think the main thing is they're gaining some time, but I mean, the CSA is still doing some damage.
They are, for sure.
Do you think they have too much committed to this right side right now, or?
Yeah, CSA is doing a good job at screening this advance on the left. They've got 3 units over here on the 42nd, so Hood's definitely got his hands full over here. We'll see if FSB are able to push up through that left side fence. It does seem like great job by Lakota and Trader on this right though. They are going to send our skirmishers over there to the rocks to counteract FSB's plan to shift to far left. Looks like MWB are making a move for point though.
Oh, what do you think about this here? Do you think it's just try to get some kills, or think they're going to try to get a cap going?
I think they're going for kills. I don't think they're going for the cap. They're not doing bad on time.
Get ready, boys!
But we shall see. We shall see. I don't like MWB getting this close to 42nd though.
You take your life in your hands with that.
Roll back, boys! Get back in the fence!
I think he got away with it.
FSB are charging my boys from the 28th. Let's see if Lakota can get the boys out before they get charged out. Yep.
Yeah, run, boys, run. Come on, boys. How's it going, boys?
Meanwhile, Hood is also going to charge out the MWB.
Not a bad maneuver. Not a bad maneuver. Disrupted that attack. MWB are going to be pretty much wiped from that. Hood does have to pull back, though, because he doesn't want to get himself too overextended there.
Yep, and it looks like Lakota got most of the PB guys out, so...
Yep. Only lost about 2 or 3, which isn't bad, really, when you think about it.
I'd say the tickets are looking...
A little more favorable to the CSA?
Yeah, a little bit more. I'd say they're ahead right now, actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, no, they are, for sure.
I mean, Union got a little bit back, I'd say, but...
Union team is doing... I think they're really on the cusp here. They're doing good enough to keep the time ticking away for them to not lose too many tickets, but at the same time, they're in that kind of no man's land of any attack right now that doesn't go well for the Union can really completely fuck this, you know, time drain that the Union's trying to do.
Yeah, I think they're, you know, cusp, I think, is the right way to say it. They are on the edge. Edge might not be the right word. I think they're on pace, but they're not ahead, you know.
No. On these kinds of maps, as the Union, you really do want to have a good, at least half a morale state advantage. Just as a safety.
Once you hit that braking and you gotta fight for that point,
that's where it's going to get bloody, that's where charges are going to happen, and that's where it's not going to favor the Union. So, let's hope Legion can keep all of these boys having a cool head. Looks like they're doing pretty well. Just shifting up and shooting and falling back, not taking too many casualties, still draining that clock. However, this FSB detachment on the fence line is drawing a lot of attention from Hood.
no, I think it's though I'm not sure about them charging your PB boys and getting mad.
They just got
I'll take those 10 tickets if I'm PB.
Yeah, I wouldn't push fucking sharpshooters. Like, I don't know why they did that, but you know.
You know what happens. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's only 4 guys. Okay, good luck to you.
Yeah.
It looks like Hood's reorienting towards the center too. It looks like.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Oh, and PB Legion sending troops to aid him too.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a very good idea. Legion's doing very good.
Check.
Union really is keeping this dynamic defense and definitely maximizing how many casualties they're not taking.
So it'll be 19th, 83rd, well, collection of units, SB, 9th Corps, holding the hay bales. Do you think the CSM makes another movement on here, or do you think they just try to shoot it out?
Honestly, if I was Hood, I would attack the FSB right now. I would full send charge that fence line, wipe them out. They are so detached from the CSA. PB is Legion's holding MWB and HD back with that line. If Hood is able to wipe FSB, that's gonna.
Well, yeah, I think it would serve 2 things. It would secure this flank, let PB, you know, the 28th secure it after you take it, and then get it. That might get you the ticket lead.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But at the same time, the 28th boys are, you know, they've got perfect shots down that fence line. FSB are completely focused on the 42nd, and you know they're not going to take any casualties. It's also, you know, it's devil's advocate really.
Now, with all that being said, it looks like we have a cap going on. It looks like 20th New York and a detachment of HD are out here capping. What do you think about this maneuver?
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. This is going to draw out the Union. Tickets are very even, so this isn't going to not favor the CSA. I think no, this is exactly what I think.
Oh, just in time too.
Very good from Legion there. Very good from Legion. Stop that cap. Kill those skirmishers. Pull back. Don't stay out there for too long because they'll get shredded. However, FSB are making a maneuver on the right flank here. This could end badly for the Union.
Oh, Dixon has their flank right now.
Put him in the back.
He does. He really does. There needs to be some communication here on this right side. I don't know if Hood and Kilroy know about this.
No, they just took out the
Now
flag.
they do.
They figured it out, but
They have figured it out.
but hey,
Is
look
it
at what
too
else
late?
is happening on the other side.
Left side is getting pushed. This is going to be a bloody brawl for the CSA.
This could be this.
No.
Oh, wait. Some are
FSB
going back
away.
and some are not. Miscommunication. Some units fled, some did not.
They're coming back. That should be all right.
It might be too late. That little. We'll see.
Here we go. How is this going to affect casualties and tickets? Legion's shifting off from the middle. Here we go. PB might be going for a flag wipe.
Oh, this could be actually key. Legion. I think this is key actually. If Legion can get these flags down.
Yep. 42nd needs to fall all the way back. If 42nd gets wiped, this completely nullifies the attack on the left.
I have to say
Very
though,
good from Legion. Very good.
yeah.
I very much like that.
I got to say, really good from both teams. That was really good. Sequential attacks there, and counter blows from both teams.
42nd doing a great job of falling back. You do not want to stay out there.
No, I think that was perfect. Now it's going to give time for Legion to move back in the center and support him now that he's dealt with that other element.
CSA needs to fall back now.
You don't
Half
think
their
that
team just got wiped.
you don't think they cap and try to draw out the time a little bit?
I don't know. It looks like they're going to, but Union's in a better position here to counteract that cap.
Yeah, I'm getting worried about the time for the CSA. I mean, it's not horrible, but Union is starting to catch. The time was a problem. It's starting to get a little bit better now that they've knocked it down. So even if it's just 30 seconds to a minute, you cap, you let them. I mean, they're behind on. I mean, the Union will get a little bit of ticket advantage back, but
yeah, they're going for the cap. Union has to push forward now. That's what I would say. I would say Union pushes forward. They hold that hill, kill all of these CSA guys coming from spawn that probably don't have full kits.
No, Legion is coming up. Oh, nice shots. Knocked out that small element.
Yeah, FSB and HD are in a rough position right now. They're going to get by this Union push on the left side. Hood is doing a very good job. All the boys from deployment are coming in. This is going to be crucial for the
But you got 51st and 19th on the flank here. Now you got Complex, which maybe do a flank attack? I don't know. Oh, wait a second. We got big action on the left side here. Let me get over here.
This way, down the fence.
It's like 42nd is pushing back the FSB, and he's ordering a charge.
Not opposed. Not opposed. However,
I don't know what I'm doing.
no, he did a good job of pulling that back.
tell me what-
CSA is definitely concentrating in the center around point here.
Yep.
Union needs to get them in a bowl and just maximize casualties. They're doing good for time. Tickets are looking favorable to the CSA, but definitely with this bowl action that they look like they're trying to do here could favor the Union. FSB look like they are reforming on that far right. That'll give them probably, a minute leeway for the Union to just keep up this constant fire.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I think the Union now is, I don't know if you would agree, I think their mistake last match was they didn't reset. They were getting close to breaking.
Yeah.
And that cost them. We'll see if they learn from that mistake. But, that helps the CSA because then they get more room to maneuver.
Exactly. I think with the CSA falling back from point now, the Union needs to pull back. They need to conserve their tickets, maximize the amount of time they're draining. Tickets aren't looking horrendous for the Union. They're, almost, well, not almost, but not far off being even.
But
Union's definitely in a good position. So
I mean,
they need to really.
Yeah, they gotta try to buy some time because they are getting close to breaking, and then they really got to hold that point. And
a lot can happen in 12 minutes.
CSA has enough tickets; they could afford to lose a charge or two. As long as they don't lose their flags, they're fine. Which they've shown they've had good flag management in the last round. So. I'd say this still favors the CSA right now. We'll see if I'm wrong. See if Legion can pull it out here. I think this is the battle of, can't even remember. Where is this?
Petersburg, I believe.
Petersburg, yes. Used to live there a long time ago. Well, Chester County, but close enough.
Virginia boy?
Oh, no, not originally. Just there for when I was in the Army. At Fort Lee, which now is Greg Adams? Yeah, I think it's the new name.
Yeah, they changed all those fort names a while ago, didn't they?
Yep. Still getting used to them all. Takes a bit.
Yeah, we've got a lot of active duty and veterans in PB. Actually, the majority of our guys are, to be honest. We've also, a lot of our new boys are ones that are hopping into boot camp, so...
Getting them ready.
There you go. Not only are they fighting the war in war rights, but they're also hopefully not going to fight the war in real life, but getting ready for it, if it comes.
Yeah, like I say, I hope you have a long and boring career. That's always my my hope for anybody that joins the Army or service.
Union's doing good at bleeding time here. I'm liking this. Although the tickets are not in their favor, they are gonna make the CSA panic here. I think the Union keeps this static defense and just forces the Union to attack the point. They're gonna get very panicky coming minutes. Hopefully Legion can find an avenue just to crush this charge on point. However, the Union doesn't. If they push out too soon, the CSA is going to react to it and crush it. So they need to be very, very careful.
I don't know about this maneuver by Tambad.
I don't like that. That wasn't very... yeah. However, Dixon's moving his boys up.
You got your load. Shoot them in their dick. Independent fire right into their dick.
Yeah, I think the Union will get back down without too much damage.
Hold, boys, hold. Back it up, back it up, back it up, boys. Back it up, back it up.
I like the idea, just it's tough to execute.
Definitely when you've got about, what, 80 guys in front of you?
Yeah, well, I think the Union has done what they need to do as far as time. We're at 9:30, and they are still taking losses.
Like it went right.
Oh yeah, never mind. Other friendlies in that bush.
Like 22 New York might be trying to cap here. But, yeah, it looks like we might have a push on the hay bales again.
There we go. Union's making a...
Run away, run away,
Ooh,
run away.
CSA's making a push on this hay bale.
Yep.
Union's gonna fall back. I like that.
No, you can't get decisively engaged on the hay bales right now. But do they just turn? I would just turn. Just ignore 19th. Hope they kind of get scattered and just hit 42nd PB in the flank right now.
Yeah, this is really gonna disrupt Union defense here.
You got Dixon on another potential flank. The Union's kind of fixed in the center right now.
To the left.
Dealing with HD and MWB, and there's an opportunity for the CSA to envelop them.
Yes, there is.
You get a chance to fire my
Pistol your mariachi.
Hey, you're.
It's like PB is orienting, though Legion is facing it.
Bushes. There's Rambo's in the bush.
Got 9th Corps and to like 83rd to give them some support.
If I was the Union, I would full balls to the wall charge the hay bales right now.
Ooh, that's... I don't know about that one, I'll be honest, because you're on braking now, and they could just sneak cap on you.
This is true. Maybe keep SB on the point, but send the majority of your team to wipe all of those flags.
I think I'd agree with that, yeah, just... you could have 20, it's just step on point and cap. And if you're not, getting back fast enough.
This is true, although they are doing a good job. CSA is not winning this gunfight in these trees here. Union has a lot of firepower raining down on this IVB, HL boys, and AVC.
Yeah, I think the CSA might be a little bit too spread out to really concentrate and push through.
Yeah, they're too overextended.
Union's kind of got that fish hook, fish hook thing. Not even it is kind of a fish hook. Yeah.
They got a good old British square formation going on here.
Yeah, almost. They just need one more side there. They got it.
Yep.
No one always likes his corners, as he says the guy's in a good position.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Union's winning this gunfight. This is looking tidy for the Union. CSA is definitely on the back foot here. We're gonna see. Are the Union just gonna accept defeat and try and not take as many casualties, or are they just gonna try and get this win if they can? I don't know. The CSA is looking not great right now. That attack on the left is fizzling out.
Yeah, the CSA might just say, "Hey, look, we're not punching through here." They're not going to get them on last stand, so you have to cap, and that's a hell of a fucking line you got to punch through.
Now I would say 19th Indiana 51st. Push.
Oh, absolutely.
Straight to the hay bales.
Yeah.
They have to wipe those guys out.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that. Looks like maybe 42nd might be doing that maneuver.
Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. CSA is very static on that fence line. They're not moving up. Although Dixon is looking to move his guys forward.
CSA has it breaking. I don't think that matters all that much right now.
Here comes 42nd. This is going to be a devastating volley. Oh my god.
Where ABC got a lot of that.
Charge, go to point.
Paul Bribsy. Oh, here we go. I've heard 2 points from the hay bales.
Straight into their side, they're not paying attention, boys.
And we'll see that the flank is kind of open a little bit here. That tan band's hitting it.
Yeah, SB is getting charged on the right here. This might favor the CSA. Union needs to move in. They are. That's good.
It's going to be a knife fight here.
This is going to be a knife fight on point. 42nd are moving in. He's going to catch AVC and IVB off guard here. This might help the Union team out.
CSA's got to knock out these flags if they're going to win. Oh, absolutely. Charge in, and then he's got to charge in. He has to.
Come and get it, boys. Come and get it.
Come on, Hook, do it.
Damn it, Slade!
You know you want to.
He's saying, hold it. Yeah, they're still capping.
Here we go. This is what we need, team. Exactly what we need.
Yep.
This could be a flag
Coordinated.
and a half. Looks like CSA got at least 2 of their flags out. One is in the dirt right now.
Go to the fence, push him to the fence.
And Union did not go to last stand, which is the key piece here.
Exactly. This is going to favor the Union. Yeah.
Now I imagine they
looks like Union's going to take that fence line. That's what I would do.
Yeah, they'll probably take the caissons if I know them.
Shoot him down.
That was a
Oh, maybe not. Maybe
countercharge.
they'll stick on the fence. I don't know if the CSA has enough time to organize anything else here.
CSA is just the probable call is just a full side charge. we'll see if the CSA is able to find some sort of management. If I was the CSA, obviously, you know, we're a spectator, so we can see it, but if I was the CSA, I would take one look at that fence line, and I would shift all of my boys into the corn and just full send charge that right side.
Oh, absolutely.
Question is Union going to be able to drain enough time from the clock to not go into last stand? CSA is banking on them to go into last stand here, and their strike on the right side would definitely assist that.
And I think I'm seeing Tater move out with ABC. That might be what they're thinking now. Getting those flags out was key for the CSA because that's letting them have a sustain their forces forward here.
Oh, looks like Union's pulling back. Yep, they need to do that. Very good.
Union is pulling back. Yeah, I think I agree with you. That was the right decision. Just try to buy a little bit more time for yourself.
We got it. Let's go.
But this is going to be a knife fight on point to end it, though.
Here we go. Full send charge to point from the CSA.
Let's go, PB.
How is this going to play out?
They have no choice but to send it.
Going to come down to this final hold, yeah.
Bloodbath. What a way to end the game. Here we go. This is a World War I Russian hoorah charge right here.
It really is, man.
Holy shit. This is immense. Wow. Union's opting for the counter charge. Here we go.
Well, I think they want to try to knock out the flags, and that should do it for them. CSA hits final push first. Yep.
Here we go. Can Legion do it?
They do hit last stand.
Is it enough? Is it enough? 20 seconds on the clock. They wipe CSA flags. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, they take out the flags. Yeah. It's over.
There we go.
Any final? Round. Yeah, I was gonna say any final thoughts, but I think I already.
I mean, final thoughts, dude. Honestly, what a start to the campaign. I have no faults from either team. I think both teams played exceptionally well. Union did Legion. Honestly, what a round for PB right there. Holding that eastern front in Virginia. But yeah, honestly, dude, probably the best start to a campaign I have seen. Both teams played exceptionally well. No faults for either side. I think the CSA made a few errors with dividing their forces too much. But other than that, no faults. Great 2 rounds.
Yep, that'll be PB's first win. We'll see if they can get another 3, match that 4-0 they had from that 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, here we go.
So if I can make another video for you guys. But yeah. So we got a final push last stand, which I always love to see, and we got a 1-1 start that campaign as well. So both teams have a win. I think the casualties on this one are going to be a little bit more even than the other.
Yeah, they definitely were. CSA did a good job of causing casualties for the Union. So towards the end, we'll see a little bit of a bump up. But yeah, pretty even. 100 either way.
Yeah, 120. That's not bad at all. All right, well, thanks again, Mr. Knox. So I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a good one.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.